Hey guys, it is me, tis I, Dr. Warren, for another episode of the Dr. Warren Show. So it's been a while since I've done a video, and that's because I was trying to put together some good stuff for us, get some more interesting things. Well, one of the interesting things I bring you today fits the day. If you're not in Atlanta, it's raining like cats, dogs, throwing a hippopotamus or two. So of course, we all know that for rainy weather, we tend to like soups, porridges, things like that. Something to kind of warm you up, they say. So let's put a spin on it. What we're gonna do is a Filipino recipe. This is something I learned in the Philippines called tinola, Tinola. Now, we're gonna add a little bit more to this. This is a baby Filipino lesson. I'm no expert, but just sharing with you what I know. That's why we're doing this. We're all learning some stuff and we'll be better in the long run. That's why I always tell you at the end, if you are well, I am well. So, tinola, to my knowledge, is a cooking technique. So then what we're gonna do is modify the animal that we're cooking. So we're gonna have to put a nong in there, ng. It's kind of like saying of. So we're gonna have tinolang manok. So now we're going to tinola a chicken, or just make it chicken tinola. So that was a quick little bit for our international travels. Now let's get into a simple form of this recipe. It depends on where you are from. In the Philippines, it is prepared slightly different per region. Well, we're gonna make this really easy for you. That's because you want something that's easy, right? Don't want to try to make any complicated foreign foods. And we want something that is really time sensitive. We can make it quickly in our Vita Clay while we're out. Also, we can have some friends over, impress the friends with this great food, look like a master chef. And it was something really easy, right? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Of course, we're gonna be in our Vita Clay. We're going to do this. We're gonna have I want to say it's a half a tablespoon of minced garlic. Now remember, I want you to get your garlic, peel it, all that labor intensive stuff, and chop it up. It's always best to do that. If you get it already minced, a lot of the goods evaporate off, this, that, and the other. There's stabilizers, bad juju. You want to go with the fresh stuff. So we're going to get our actual garlic, we're going to mince it up real good, and we're going to measure out this ratio. Half tablespoon of minced garlic for every pound of chicken. Now, the next side of this, we're going to do 1.5 tablespoons of ginger for every pound of chicken. So essentially you've got a 75 to 25 kind of ratio, you know? So that's what we're wanting to do there. You're gonna throw that in the water. You wanna have just enough water to cover your chicken because we want this to cook down and it's gonna get all nice and concentrated. Now here's the last little bit, because I know this sounds really easy. It's like, well, hey, where's the other stuff? Yeah, that's how easy this is. Other things, you can get a little fancy with it. There's a cool little squash that they grow there, and you can get it in some parts of the US, and it's called a sayote. It's a strangely shaped type squash, but you don't have to worry about that. Doesn't take away from if you don't have it. But those are the main things that we've got. Last but not least, this is where we all differ, and that's on salt. Now, the salt that we're going to use is going to be Himalayan salt. If you're not familiar with that, that's the pink salt. Make sure you get pink Himalayan salt. Now, of course, we all have different tastes, so I would start with, say, throw in a quarter tablespoon to get started. And you might want to work up to half tablespoon. But don't worry, if this sounds like a lot of salt to you, it's very low on the saltiness. See, Himalayan salt is very different from your regular white refined salt that tastes very salty. It's a big spike like salt in your face, salt, versus the Himalayan salt. It likes to marinate. It's just there. It's very subtle. You don't have that big salt spike in your face. It's just, nice little salt curve, if you can say that. I don't know. But you'll see what I mean when you get it. Taste a little bit of the regular stuff. Taste a little bit of the Himalayan. You'll see what I mean. So it takes a lot more Himalayan to do the same job. So be careful with it, work with it till it gets to your desired taste, as they say. Salt to taste. So that's what you're doing there. So let's run back through this because I know I am all over the place. We're going to make a tinola recipe. That's a way of cooking chicken in the Philippines. So if you want to go all the way, we're going to call this tinolang manok. That means that I'm going to tinola a chicken. Now, here in the US, we're just going to call it Filipino chicken soup. Make it easy. We're going to throw it in our Vita Clay. Get however much chicken you want. We're going to make sure that the chicken is covered just a little bit, real light layer of water in there. We're going to mince up fresh garlic. We're going to need anywhere from, let's say, a half tablespoon, because we'll stick with the half tablespoon per pound of chicken. And then we're going to need 1.5 tablespoons of minced ginger for every pound of chicken. Okay, you're going to throw all that in there, the salt that you like, set it on soup, and let it rip. In the end, what you got is a bunch of goodies coming out of the ginger, because ginger, one thing, is very good with cleansing the blood. It's a blood cleanser. Another thing, it's great at helping the body protect itself against radiation. Yes, radiation. I mean, radiation, like nuclear kind of stuff. It's in the air, it's falling out. We can get into that later. If you want to do some quick research on the side, check out Fukushima Daiichi. That's the incident that happened some years ago, and we are still being plagued by the fallout of it around the world. So it's one of those things you want to keep in the back of your mind. Snack on ginger because it will help with that. Not only that, it's a blood cleanser, it's a tonic. So that's why we really love our ginger. Next, garlic. It's another blood cleanser. It likes to attack fungus, all that stuff. That's why you want to be really good friends with garlic. Now, here's something I don't talk about enough. Garlic contains lots and lots of sulfur. Sulfur is the element of life, meaning he's your best friend, he's your bodyguard. You want to make sure you have lots and lots of sulfur around, because if anybody comes around trying to mess with you, sulfur, take care of them. So have your sulfur, get the sulfur in your diet. Garlic is your friend. Last but not least, I like dirt. That's why we're cooking with the Vita Clay. And not only are you using the benefits of this Vita Clay, which helps to ionize and do nice things to the food, the breaking down of those bones, the cooking of the bones on a slow cooker is what it's all about. Because if you want bones, eat bones. But, you probably shouldn't sit there on a bone, mess your teeth up. So, let's not do that. Let's not go chewing on bones. You're not a wolf, even though I want you to eat like a lion. I don't want you to damage your teeth. So you're going to use the slow cooker to render down those bones. Now they're in a liquid form that you can take into your body with much, much, much greater ease. It's already pre-packaged or pre-chewed, if you will. So that's all. That's what this video is about. It's about making a Americanized Filipino chicken soup that we're going to call chicken tinola. Now you got something new that will help with your health. That's also going to put more minerals in your body. It's also going to impress your friends and gives us another chance to get together before I bring you more information from all my health mentors out there. So till next time, si wale waleo.